Hello? Hello? Fucking. Oh my god, what's stuck in the clipboard? There we go. For anybody who's tuning in live at this hour of the night or day or wherever it is you are, thank you very much. And for everybody watching afterwards, thank you also very much. I really appreciate it. I am back from a long day that took a lot longer. I was working on a film, doing audio stuff, and as tends to happen with film, it goes longer than they say it's going to take. So, yeah. And I just biked home, so my hair is all a mess. But we're here for music now. I'm super excited. And yeah, let's just send it. Let's just send it. We got a couple of tunes open here, and my brain is already lagging. Holy shit. I need to eat at some point, but I'll do it after stream because I want to get this done. Because then after that, I have to go to sleep to go to work tomorrow. Okay. Visionary Remix Bop It with Satisfy. Let's go. Love this. Why is it like... Yo, this is actually bumping. What? Oh, how do I even feedback this? Wow, okay. Fucking hell. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Wrong tab. There we go. I would say, for me, obviously this is just like insane. I love how insane that like clap is. It's just so like punchy and tight. Works so amazing. I also like the actual like texture that the bass has. This part I would say is like definitely the weakest part. I think here it's just like it sounds super thin because it's in contrast to this like meaty, such nicely well-rounded and tightly produced. And I think here it's just like saws that are all kind of like phasey and like not really. I don't know. It's like I get the idea, the effect you want to go for, but it just feels like it needs an extra layer or two here that are like giving it more of that like mid-range, that I don't know, like cohesion and like organic vibe that. Or like even you can go like super digital, but like it just needs to have like a sort of sense of like depth to it, I think is the word I want to use here for this section. To the like the chords, they all feel like kind of like two-dimensional, and like they're really lacking in regions where this like vocally frequency range of this like 1K, where it just feels like the chords just don't like it's like kind of like boosted around like 3.5K, like 2K kind of, but it's missing that lower midsection. Like I wonder if I just boost it, if it will sound better. Like will this make it sound better? To me that already is starting to sound a bit better if I boost it like extremely. Obviously now it's like too much, and it's also like losing a bit of that like effect of the brightness, but like a little bit here, a little bit here around like 500. Like personally I like that, and that I wouldn't say like just boost it, but like fill it in with another sound so that you can have those sounds be nice and bright, and still get that wholeness. Yo, Hayes and Kelly B, what's up? And Dog Street, what's up, dude? Hello, senors. Lovely to see you guys. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Man, it's been a long day, gang. It's been a long day, but I'm happy that I get to come home and listen to some amazing music. Okay, let me finish up my feedback on this. I would say 130, like here. Super cool. But here, this feels like filler. So I would say either cut this, because 3 minutes is like a reasonable length. It could be a bit shorter if you wanted it to. Or find something cool and interesting for this, even if it's like even more like chill and down tempo and like focused on like some cool textural atmospheres or whatever. This feels kind of fillery. Or it needs a vocal. Because like even this here, it feels like it's kind of then not quite random, but like a bit forced as we go into this. Switch. Like it's not long enough for it to like feel like it organically like, you know, leads you sort of like so slowly hypnotizes you into this section. But then the switch comes, and it also doesn't like directly lead you to like, hey, we're going in a new direction now, we're going into this place. So I'd say like the arrangement for the section needs a bit of attention. And then the other thing is just like here. This is cool. I think this needs like acoustic perks. And those can be like pots and pans. For me, I hear like very much like Jonas Aiden-y type of percussions here would work super good, because you'd have that EDM-y still sound, but get that change and timbre that I think the song would benefit a lot from. But what am I, the only viewer now? Criminally underrated. Listen, you were here before it got big. Think about it that way. Okay, next up. Tonight. Love this. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Wow. Amazing. I love this like rhythmic thirst trap. Okay, I kind of see where you're going for with that. That's kind of cool. It has this like nice trappy feel to it. But I see your identity in here. I would say for me, like the break needs to be developed, but it just sounds like it's there to get you currently from like, there's a vibe here. It feels like in general, there's like not enough like, everything feels way too compressed in the sense that like there's no like decay. Things don't feel super punchy. Like the drums feel punchy, but the elements themselves, like the bass, feels like it doesn't have like a transient to it. Even the lead feels like it doesn't really have a transient to it, and so everything, even the break here, the laser thing is short enough that it really is just a transient. But even this guitar feels like it's not allowed to be loud enough and dynamic enough. And so I wonder if it's just like something that's going on here with the way you're distorting or compressing stuff that's making it too flat. Where you're losing volume-wise a lot of the expression and life in like the way things play in between each other. Because I think it's something I've been working on a lot recently. Well, maybe not recently, but it's something I worked on a lot when it came to learning compression, was like realizing that part of what made music interesting wasn't that it was loud, but it was that the things that were loud actually shifted a lot, and that there was a lot of complexity in allowing different elements to have their little moment. And you could, a simple track that was pretty dynamic in terms of like, a note here became louder and then it went quieter, like would allow all of the elements to have like a lot more depth, even if they were simple. And I think here I'm missing that. Like I really want to hear like a boom. Like I want this 808 to like have a tune, even if it's like in the pitch region. It just feels like it needs to be more punchy overall. But I really, really like this vibe. Please keep working on this. I want to hear this pitch down, actually, just for me. Thank you. Oh my god, no. Yeah. Like, this is so cool. What the fuck? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Real Madman, Late Eyes, and I don't know how to read this. Signic? On the Block. Oh, so this might be like really... Imagine if this sounds like Space Laces for real. Oh, shit. We're about to get turned the fuck up. I think we're gonna get turned the fuck up, dude. Yo, what's up, Kelly B? He is back. Love that sound. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, that's mean. Wait, okay. I have an interesting piece of feedback for this because I think on a technical level, everything is fantastic here. Like, there's really not much I want to say about, like, the arrangement is great. I love, like, this is crazy. Mint. But I think what's really missing here is, like, you've executed the great elements of, like, a insane wub dance track. Everything you need technically is there for it to be, like, thing. But I'm missing, like, stylization or, like, character. And when I say character, like, part of the character is the way that this sounds. It's just raw synthesis craziness. But here, this to me is, like, lacking stylization. And what I mean when I say stylization is, like, you know, could I pick out a shot deck from a movie? Could I pick out a Pinterest board? You know, and, like, would this fit that atmosphere? And that atmosphere can't just be like, we're in the club and there are lights. Like, you know, does this have, like, a certain environment, a certain, you know, scenery, an emotionally charged scenery? Because to me, club doesn't necessarily have a particular... It's kind of a blank slate. It can be whatever you want it to be, which is amazing. I think that's one of the reasons I love dance music, is you kind of have so much freedom. But I would love to hear, like, more stylization and, like, how some of the, you know, in, like, adding some extra, like, Foleys or atmospheres that, like, set a scene, that, like, ground you in a particular place. Because you don't need a huge amount of that, but grounding this with some sort of, like, way of, like, you know, affecting the vocals, for example. You have, like, little... Like, even this We on the Block, like, it's just... I've heard this a lot. Like, it initially may have been a new thing, but now it's, like... Like, this little vocal that's playing in the background here, I would love to see you expand that. And, like, you know, go for something that's more hypnotic and has, like, this psychedelic feeling to it, or use it in a cool way in, like, these turnarounds that has this, like, distorted, visceral, gritty texture to it that makes you feel like, you know, you're living inside of, like, a film grain, you know. Make it feel like Gotham. I don't know, like, literally take anything that you already like and see how you could, you know, of the things that you do really like, how can you bring in elements that fit together with this track that will give it a style, that will give it like this accent to what you already have here to make it pop. Because that's all it's missing is like style to make it pop and to make it recognizable. Because other than that, it's fucking fantastic. Oh, gorgeous. Moss is a plant that never blooms, but in Japan, the sporophyte is likened to a flower and is apparently considered a summer seasonal word that expresses motherhood and loneliness. I felt a sense of loneliness in the fact that moss flowers are perceived as flowers, even though they are fake compared to other flowers. And I felt this was so close to who I am, so I knew I had to write a song about it. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever heard you use this type of instrumentation. This is awesome. Wow, I love this piece here. Okay, I would say, for me, my main piece of feedback is like, one, I just like this. This feels very Wakasy, but then here, I would love to hear this flute, one, a bit louder, because I think this flute should lead what's going on here. And then I would like you to pick a bit of direction, either to like make the flute bigger and more spacious, like it's this, you know, like we're in a field somewhere and somebody's playing this beautiful instrument in the distance and we're kind of just like listening in on it. Or to have it be something that's like more intimate, that like we're sitting around a fire listening to somebody play this for us. Just to give you two sort of ideas of like, you can either go bigger with this, but here it feels a bit, I don't know. It just feels like you have a direction to move in either way, and it will make it more emotional because it will either just feel much closer or more expansive and exciting. Because everything else I think is solid. I think maybe the mid-range could be pulled up more, but considering the context of what the song is supposed to feel, you may want it to have this like missing emotional like mid-range resonance, and to have this feeling of like it's kind of fake. It's kind of like it has the illusion of being this thing, but like mixing wise, it's mixed in a way that it's kind of frail and not quite complete. You know, it's sort of transparent. And then you have this beautiful thing, and then we end up going to... Here again, I would make the flute louder and more present, and then theoretically you could add, like, keep the acoustic, like, original version of this flute, but then also include a layer that's like more distorted and will fuse together with the dry, unprocessed version to create a sort of, you know, nice, exciting, deeper lead. But I really like this. Maybe make snare more out there. It will help with the rhythm. Elite ball knowledge. I don't even get that one. Alright, next up. Kelly B, where did you go? I wanted to make a track that has character, okay. And I think this is a step in the right direction. Any feedback for this would be awesome. Interesting. Let's take a listen. What? Certified hell yeah. Wow, I love this. I like this, and then the baby. That, and then this. I think here I would just like to have more distinctions stereo-wise between these sections, because I think it will make this high lead, this like dee thing feel even more like it's, you know, this feeling of like it's reaching, like it's trying to get to this like intense, insane level of emotion, you know, which it's hitting, like it's creating that yearn, you know. Because you have some of these which are like wide. I just think like the mid-range can be like more filled out across the stereo range. It just feels like this hug. I love this so much. I really, really need to send you some collab ideas, because I feel like I would never want to touch your drops in any meaningful way, but I feel like I just really want to see what a track between us would look like if I made some breaks and maybe sang on them, because I think it'd just be so fun. It'd be so fun. And I know I've been saying that for like months or maybe years at this point, but now going into September, I've like been clearing out all of my other obligations so that I can work on music properly again. And so we'll see if anything comes of that. The last thing I made sounded like, what does it sound like? Ah, yes. Smothered by illness. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but it sounds like a planetarium. This is the last thing I made. This is like yesterday or the day before. Just like super... Like, it's not even like EDM. It's like, I don't know what the fuck. The other thing, okay, going back to this. The other thing is like the strings. I swear there were strings in here. Maybe they're just like these pads. It feels like they need a little more depth. So that it's either like maybe more layers or like having the way the voices of them are orchestrated and like maybe it just needs like a little bit of automation to the sound to get it a little more deep. And I don't know, it just feels like it needs movement. It's kind of stiff right now. And it just feels like it's sticking out a lot. Kind of in the... Yeah, this... it's like, it's not moving enough. It's kind of very... MIDI is playing. We're missing that shifting around a little bit. Kyokan sing? Ah, yeah. Kyokan does sing. Laxity X Joe Alexander. KK will fix. Doctor, I can show you the song I have where I'm singing. I haven't released it. I don't know what to do with it, to be honest. But there is a song I have where I'm singing. Dissonance by Hayes. 1 month ago. What the fucky? Private message for Kyo. You can listen to... Oh, this is sweet. You can listen to this last. I want you to hear the finished version and also need to know what you think about my mixing. Okay, cool. We'll send off the stream with this because I want to listen to this. I'm Ben, bro. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You are something special and you live inside my mind. I just can't ignore you. If you are walking around. Oh, this bass, bro. What? Since I know you, something changing in my life. In my life. How? My feedback is make it longer. I do think the lead could be like more impressive. Like it could just be a little louder and like maybe it just needs like a little bit of extra distortion to like make it just pop out over the other elements. I also think it just needs those extra harmonics to compete with chords. And I say compete lightly, but to feel like it matches the intensity of those. Vin Ghost Pro Dunk. The part A is perfect. Let me hog some more FLPs. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say about this. What is the stuff you have opened up here? Like... Iconic. I wonder where this is from. Crazy. One day maybe Sanctuary will come back. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think I've released anything in like at least a year or 2 years. might be longer than that. Let's see, when did One For Me come out? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I put out anything. Thanks, that's really helpful. There we go. 1 year? When though? Holy, 2023. Oh my god, it's gonna be 2 years. 2 years since this track came out. In like 15 days. What the fuck? That's insane, by the way. What the fuck? I'm gonna play this song, a piece of this song, like after Haze, and then I'm gonna play the last thing that I basically finished. I say finished because I haven't worked on it in 3 months, and like... Also, check out this photo. This looks kind of dope. Take a listen to this. Time has passed too fast, yeah. Nice photo. Wow. Oh, that gave me like actual, like, that made me shiver. That was so cool. Let me throw a link for this in here. Wow. Wow, what a lovely lead. What? Oh my god, I feel this so hard. Wouldn't be a haste track without it. I love this. I'm so proud of how this turned out. Like, I say this like I made it, but like, let's see what did people comment. Yeah. This is just this part of it. I just love how it. This sounds just so perfect. It's like the perfect amount of filtering. I think the mix is great. I think the mix is super, super great. Like, I don't know, like, there's nothing I could point out to where I'm like, oh, this could be better. It's just like, no, that's a banger. Straight up. Lovely. Big W's indeed. Okay. Now, time to feedback myself. Because, oh boy, I'm sure this track is fucking booty. I see you in the sunrise all my days, all my days. First off, this Reese bass. Oh, this was like right when I was like, I was so frustrated by this track, and one of the things I would immediately change now is this Reese bass. I'm sure if I changed out this Reese bass for literally anything else, it would like have been instrumental in changing my attitude towards the song. But this is like stuck in the Future Bounce cycle. Because the thing is, this segment doesn't really have character to it. Like, it has a couple of elements, but like the bass in particular just doesn't give you a character. It's kind of just low end. And then we wait, and then man, this fucking A part I still love. And I honestly think this B part still kind of like holds up decently. I think mostly like the way this was mixed kind of let it down, or it just feels like a lot of elements have been over compressed and then kind of lost their excitement. Obviously, if I remastered this now as well, it would have a bit more punch, because I've learned, like, even using like Crafter, I'm pretty sure I could make this master just physically louder. Like, I didn't understand using clipping. I kind of learned it first like 6 months after this track, or like in the months after I worked on this track, I started to even realize that clipping should be a part of my process and so on. So I was definitely losing like headroom and just like not understanding a bunch of stuff related to compression. But at least the track itself has dynamic. The transition's okay. Because I miss you bad. You are alive. Just so Dallasy. Yes, sir. I spent way too long working on this break. It's so crazy because like I was in such a different place when I made this song. I was like, it's insane how much time has passed in between this happening and where I am now. It's wild. Of course, now I would totally disagree with this fucking fake out. I think also the kick and clap kind of sucked compared to where they needed to be. Ignore all my comments. Just like, This is where I'm at now. This is like literally 2 years later. I'm so excited to hear the difference now. Maybe it'll be fucking terrible.
Is this really all it takes? I got you all up in my brain. Give me just one moment, hesitate. Is this really all it takes?
Like, this is on a whole different... I can't stop myself from slowing it down, though. I'm, like, manually slowing it down now. Man, slowing it down makes it sound so much better to me. Like, he's like, man, I appreciate it, dude. Does this go hard as like chillin' DMB? I mean, it is kind of chillin' DMB. It's like 160 BPM. So yeah, I want a lot of my future stuff to mostly go in this direction, vibe-wise. Like, a lot more of us, like, working on singing stuff and make it DMB. I mean, I could technically do a VIP if I wanted to. I just don't even know where I'd go with it. Nice outro. Thanks. But yeah, this just feels like, to me, night and day, which is, I'm very happy about. Like, if I go... Not even remotely close. Even like this... Not even remotely close. Wait, that was you singing? Yeah, that's me. That is me, bro. Who did you think it was? Thanks. It's nice to hear that, like, the singing sounds not like me. Thank you. Thank you. I really was afraid of my voice for my whole life until eventually not even that I got fed up with it, but I just, like, I wanted to do vocals to, like, have extra elements as, like, a production thing. And then on my 22nd birthday, I did the first version of, like, vocals. Again, I started like me just wanting to do like some production related vocal stuff, and then I accidentally like just started recording like actual full vocals, like vocal takes, and I need to start recording vocals too. It's fun, and even if you don't like them, like you don't want to use them in the final version or whatever, having demo vocals makes it a lot easier to figure out what you want for the song and what the song needs, especially when you want to show it to someone else. You're like, I'm not the right voice for this, but these are my ideas melodically, tonally, and just being able to point to that and being like, hey, like, I'm looking for something like this. I just sing in the car. I probably sound like shit. No, but like singing in the car is such a vibe. Like, come on, who cares if it sounds like shit? yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really need to eat something and then go to bed, so I'm gonna call it here. But I'm very glad that I managed to get a stream in. Post processing. I'm not ashamed of the fact that I use a vast amount of autotune. Like, I have big pitch problems, but like, it's not that bad. It's not like, zero retune speed, you know. Also, tip for you guys. If you want to record really high vocals, you don't have to necessarily sing everything like a gazillion octaves or pitch it up. What I would recommend is record a take that you like, and as high a voice as you can get it. Pitch that up, or like in a decently high voice, right? Pitch that up by like 7. Try and sing to match that, one that's like 5 or 7 semitones up, and then pitch your recording that's already like higher, like 5 like semitones higher, and then pitch that up by whatever is left to make it an octave higher. That way you're not pitching something up by a whole octave, and you already have something that's as high as reasonably you could get it. It makes a big difference, and quite a few of these like extra harmonies in here.
I don't know. Did you know I was wrong?
Like a lot of these like extra layers in here are like actually ones that I've like sung. Wait, where's the... These... There's a lot of these that are like extra like distorted layers that are like an octave higher using that trick. Altar Boy, W tip. A big good luck to all of us with uploading. Fuck yeah. Alright. No, actually, I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good start to the week for tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever it may be left. See you guys. Goodbye.